I'm Elena from Daughter, and I'm at the ICMP Songwriting Circle. I'm going to play some very new stuff, which I thought was kind of appropriate because it's like I feel like it's kind of good sometimes to throw yourself into slightly more edgy situations of like, this could go wrong, I could potentially forget everything, and that would be awful. But no, I basically wanted to play super new stuff. One song I've literally only written I think like a week ago, so I'm hoping that it's all right. And then maybe like one or two oldies, just songs that I wrote at the ICMP that have then gone on to be on our kind of album and EPs as a band. So that's kind of nice to sort of see the progression of a song from being like within the class and playing it to then it being kind of living on its own on records and stuff. So yeah, a mixture, I think. It's really hard to give advice, I think, on writing because it's such a personal thing, isn't it? But I think what I've always wanted and tried to do is to just be incredibly honest in the writing, and to sort of try not to censor things that you want to say for fear of them being, I don't know, for fear of not coming across well, whatever. I mean, I kind of like being all sides of myself, even the sides that I don't really like or that I find kind of almost like, oh no, I'm expressing that like jealous nature or like whatever it is, this, you know, the things that are maybe not good. But I think that it's very therapeutic to be really super honest. But also I guess just playing a lot of live shows really helped us as a band. I think we wouldn't be, we wouldn't have had half the opportunities that we did have unless we kind of did lots of gigs. So I think we've always been ones to be like, go out and play as much as you can.
And I wanted to ask you, because obviously we've got lots of songwriting students here tonight, what your kind of advice would be just about like being a songwriting student and about that journey that you went on, and just...
advice. Do I have any good things? No, I think, to be honest, I absolutely loved it when I studied at the ICMP. I think it was a way of, especially for me, being a slightly less confident individual on stage. It meant that there was that sharing group where you could just felt really comfortable to bring these songs that actually maybe are very personal, and you could feel slightly wary about or embarrassed about, and actually to be like, oh, I'm going to play them in front of this group, and kind of utilising that space as a place to kind of show maybe some of your work that you feel a bit, like I would play a lot of like songs about death at school. And it was interesting because the response is interesting, but it was a very not a judgmental place at all. Whereas I think if I'd gone down a pub and played all my death songs, it would have maybe been a bit more of a harsher environment. So just play all of the death songs in the group.